So what we're doing is I divided the class into about 6 different groups. We're going to talk about motivation stuff, and it's going to be in the context of how do you motivate employees to be more efficient, how do you motivate millennials to adopt a brand, how do you reward millennials, how do you motivate people to be interested in buying something, etc. So right now they're in their groups and they're just figuring out how they're going to discuss these points. Then they're going to pick somebody who's going to be the lead off. And right, so this is the group on the north wall, which is going to talk about motivation for employees to be more efficient and increase productivity. The reason why this is so important is because when companies hire people these days, they want to get the most out of them. They want to have the smallest number of employees so it doesn't cost them a lot of money. They'd rather pay for 10 people that do a lot than 20 people that don't do very much. Okay, so what do you guys think?
Like for our bosses, I think that they should definitely make us like work, like something out of work on the weekends, maybe like Starbucks, maybe like sometimes out the workplace. A lot of things to get us motivated and to give us
also different location, varieties of location. Well, that's kind of interesting because a lot of people sometimes like work from home, but you know why work from home doesn't work so well? Because sometimes people don't want to be at home. They want to be in the work environment where they can be with their friends and flirt and hang out and do stuff and go to sports events and so on. So the whole concept of working at home with technological environments sometimes didn't pan out as good as it should, right?
Sometimes just saying good job, well done, helps me a lot, helps others a lot, in the work field, like showing us that wow, we did a good job, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Helps
so verbal reinforcement.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just thought little things like instead of having like 3 to 5 year promotions, little titles and positions go a long way for millennials.
Okay. Yeah, rank and so on.
Just progression, because we're always like looking for the next thing, right?
Yeah, because if you only work for a company 2.5 years and you have the same job title, it doesn't show you increased much. Oh, that's an interesting point, right? Okay, so next. What have you guys thought about in terms of how to motivate people to not just buy a product, but buy it on a regular basis and pimp it to all their friends?
So one of the things that we thought was very important is the very personal connection. When brands do interact with customers and have like personal conversations, have somebody, an actual human, talk to the consumers. This is a very important point.
Right.
And also different promotions and discounts, because many millennials don't like to spend much money. So when there's lots of rebates or discounts or 50% off or sign up and you'll get $10 off, that's also a very good thing to have.
What makes somebody an absolute freak about their Starbucks versus a Tim Hortons? Some people just say, I need a coffee. I don't care if it's intravenous. Yes.
We talked about personalization, so getting emails based on deals, based on what you've purchased in the past. So having to personalize, like, dear Melissa, here's a 50% off coupon.
Okay. All right, and that also goes with the technological environment, being able to do those things. Why would that be so important? Why do you want to get millennials to adopt a brand?
Because then you can foster a loyal customer
Right.
that can later on bring their kids and their grandkids and their friends to the brand.
Yeah, and also goes towards CLV. Remember that, customer lifetime value? Okay. What are some of the different ways that you reward millennials?
The thing we're gonna do is money, because competitive salaries will support them to support their social life and to work harder and not worry about their life. So give them chance to show themselves, so they can try their best to do their jobs and works. Feedbacks. So just tell them, okay, you did a good job. You can be better, but you are better than others. So tell them you're not bad.
So I think one of the trends for millennials today is experiences. So that correlates to vacations, basically. Okay. Give them a vacation package, give them extra time off if they did a great job.
Okay. Because experiences last longer than physical things, right? Yes. Anybody else?
One of the other things we thought of was supporting causes. So if someone is the millennial employee is really enthusiastic about a certain cause, a contributing cause of showing support to the cause.
Yeah. One of the things my students did in another place was I did something and they made a donation to the Parkinson's Association of Canada, which kind of just blew me away. It's cool to look at the pictures on the YouTube channel and so on, but how do you get them to actually close a shopping cart?
So So first, we're thinking about the reviews. So in this example, when most of us want to buy something on Amazon, you look for the reviews about the quality, about the product that you want to buy for. Also, we thought about endorsements, such as bloggers or influencers that promote a few brands and help them to make people to rely more on them and create more credibility on the product or service.
So I thought about like social media. So oftentimes millennials will go on social media, check their phone to see what's up, and if you're able to like have a good brand on social media, then millennials will be attracted to that and want to be part of that group. And also trends, if you're able to like kind of jump on a current trend or even start your own trend, millennials will want to join in on the trend and buy your product.
Okay. Let's say for whatever particular reason, your company has a lot of Instagram stuff. How do you get them onto Instagram? Or let's say you use YouTube because you want longer videos. Or let's say your company president's got his mind that Twitter's great. So what are your thoughts about that?
Well, it's just really good to know who your target audience is and knowing where and how they consume information, and to make it findable through hashtags, making your content meaningful, so testimonials, one that people trusting other people with certain products, certain services. So it's really one way to make it more widely accepted from people.
Also have an influencer for the brand, because usually in groups, in school, or in your social environment, you tend to talk about the things that you guys are interested. Look at this is the coolest new thing, new shoe, and it just tends to generate a lot of buzz in the social media platform.
Good point. Yes.
I also wanted to add that, simply speaking, the content should be really short. No one got the time to read long posts, and just by visually, just looking at the feed on Instagram, for example, it should be visually appealing. So it should be in one color, for example. There should be a specific theme flowing throughout the content. Like the visual should be very sexy.
Like different people, like celebrities. So like if we could actually bring those people to talk about like the brand, so a lot of people they're gonna pick up the brand.
Thank you very much.